Next, we'll go to Stephen in Winnebago. Hello, Stephen. Thanks for being on the line. What's your question?
Yeah, I believe it might be me, Steve from Nina. But my question to you, sir, being a fighter pilot, U.S. Air Force for many years, and now watching ICE pulling people off the street in masks and street clothes with the vest that you can buy at Army Navy store saying police on it, and no warrant and no badge number, no way to identify that this person is actually legitimately somebody from the government, pulling people off the street. I don't like it. It's un-American. Most of the people they're going after now are people that have lived in this country for years, although undocumented, and they're paying taxes, and they're part of the community. And to have people jump out of cars or come up to their house, meet them at school, or the required court hearing, and having them get arrested and taken away, and having no ability to contact family or friends or anything like that for an extended period of time is not right. I don't know what the laws read, but that is not the America I joined the U.S. Air Force to defend. And as kind of an adjunct, one more thing, as an adjunct, what are we going to do to fix the problem of people coming to this country and not being able, because the process is so convoluted, not being able to establish legal residency? Okay, so that's probably the first question. Second question is, what are you going to do to help stop these ICE raids that are taking people off the street just because? I don't like it, and it's not American, and it leads to very bad places. Thank you.
So Stephen, I think your perception of this is distorted by what I would consider the distorted news coverage of this. Okay, I'm not saying there aren't instances that are pretty heartbreaking, but for example, the raid on the California marijuana growing operation, where they found 10 unaccompanied children, they found all kinds of criminals. I mean, the Trump administration was left with an enormous mess. The Biden administration opened up our borders completely unvetted and let millions and millions of people, including members of incredibly violent gangs, drug traffickers, human traffickers, sex traffickers, members of transnational criminal organizations. I could go on. Very dangerous people, a very clear and present danger to this nation. Cleaning up that mess is difficult. Okay, they let him in completely unvetted, and now we're supposed to give every person that came to this country illegally, criminals or whatever, full constitutional rights. They're not citizens. Now, again, I think that by and large, the administration does have deportation orders on these people. They know they're criminals. That's who they're targeting. But when you're associated with a criminal like that, and you're also in this country illegally, Tom Homan's not going to just look the other way and go, oh, okay, well, you seem to be okay. We'll let you stay in this country even though you're here illegally. So again, it's the cleaning up the mess left by Democrats and President Biden, and it's a messy process. But I think a pretty strong majority of the American public supports President Trump in what he ran on and the promise he made to deport a lot of these people. Now, I also make the case to the president about the fact that Wisconsin needs workers. I hope he's not targeting, farms and that type of thing, unless they are abusing their employees. Then that's a totally different situation, which is certainly what was happening in the California marijuana grower situation. But Stephen, again, appreciate you staying in line. Appreciate your question.